territory of Tuvalu covers an area almost the size of France and the United Kingdom combined, but only 26 square kilometers are above sea level. Due to environmental factors such as global warming, rising ocean levels, and soil erosion, Tuvalu is at the moment slowly shrinking in landmass at a rate of about 2 millimeters per year. It's expected that sometime in the future, Tuvalu will be entirely underwater. We've come to learn how the Tuvaluans see the future. Our first stop is Nauti Primary School. We're especially keen to hear how the children see it.
I'm sad because Tuvalu will be under the sea.
Because when you cut down trees, there's not enough oxygen given out to eliminate some carbon dioxide.
I'm kind of a skeptic, but it is scary to see, like, over the years, the sea level has risen and also the temperatures.
Yeah, most dangerous.
I learned about ice caps and glaciers in also islands in the Arctic. They're melting 40% or something more than. So it's now getting more smaller, and the ice, well, they are floating in the sea. The sea is rising.
A lot of damage to the reef.
With the evidence, it's true, and it's scary.
There's so many people that said Tuvalu is going to sink, and I can't believe because there are so many evidence, and but in others, if we believe in God, maybe I don't think it's going to be sink.
When you look up into the sky, whenever you see a rainbow, there will be a clear indication to you and your family and the generation that will come after you that I will not make another flood. Because of that governmental affirmation between law and God, that really makes our people really stay firm on their faith to God.
With global warming, not really. But I wish to die here.
There are also some scientists who have a different view. Some of them, they believe God is always at our side. When there is some problem affecting the life of humanity, definitely God will intervene and help the people whom He has created to His own beautiful image. That's my faith and my belief.
It's fun, and this is where I belong. Here we can have coconuts and all those kind of, we can go fishing like that. So to me it's easy to stay in Tuvalu. You can get anything you want. The people here is friendly. That's why I like to be with my own people. I want to speak in my own language as well. That's why I want to be in Tuvalu for the rest of my life. We're not keen to watch television. I just want to breathe the air fresh and watch while the waves comes to to the beach. We're just relaxing over here. We just off from work, then we go here. Yeah. Tuvalu will be like this for how many millions of years? It's still the same Tuvalu.
used to have a lot of corals, and those corals act as the wave breakers to break down the force of the waves before they hit the shores. But now they are all gone. So the shores have to face up to the full force of the waves. When the corals are living, when they are alive, they have the ability to withstand the force of the waves, and they don't break easily. But when they are dead, they break very easily. I actually noticed the changes when I was a bit younger, but during that time I didn't have the knowledge and the ability to link the changes with what is happening. But now, looking back at what I have observed, I realize that, you know, the impacts of climate change has been here for quite a while. I used to fish with my father along this coast, and these corals in the past 25 years, they were very colorful. They were very colorful, you know, and whenever I go out fishing with my father, you know, we spend more time arguing with my father, because I do not concentrate on fishing. I concentrate on admiring the beauty of the corals. But now you go and swim and dive, and you see that there are no more colors on the and they are all dead. They've been bleached. If it is due to pollution, why then the corals on the outer islets are also being bleached, where no human activities are taking place? While on the main island, some of the factors contributing to the coral bleaching might be from pollution. The main cause of the coral death is from the warming of the ocean. I've observed throughout the years the decrease in our fish stocks around this coast. There are not as many fish as it was when I was young. This pile of rocks used to go right down. This pile of rocks, it used to go right down to that end. But now they are all gone. We are not only losing our land, we are also losing our fish stocks. We are literally losing the very sources where our very survival depends on.
Part of our mission of the church, is to give hope. As a father to my children, I still have a hope. We can plant, utilize our pieces of land God has given to us. So I still have hope that Tuvalu will be a safe place for our future generations to live on. The peacefulness of our place, the serenity of our place, and how beautiful our low-lying atolls are, and also the peace with the mind, with the people. So that is the kind of peace we do not want to miss. Like today we hear news about the wars, civil wars, terrorism going all over in many parts of the world, which we don't have it here in Tuvalu. Here in Tuvalu, we just work, plant, fish, and enjoy our meals. And then go to church to worship and thank God for the life and the gift of life God has graciously given to us.
You have to understand that our people are people who have been taught about the Bible from their very young days. So their point of view on anything is very much influenced by the teachings of the Bible. I went throughout the country from island to island, from congregation to congregation, talking about climate change. And whenever I asked them, do you believe in climate change, sea level rise? And they would say no. And I say, why? And they would say, because God promised more, that there won't be any more floods. And the rainbow is still here. We still see the rainbow. So who should we believe, scientists or God? So I turn around, I usually ask them to reread the Bible and see who made the promise. And they would come up and say, well, God made a promise. And I asked, did Noah make a promise? And they said, no, Noah didn't make any promise. It was God's covenant. So who's causing climate change? Is it God or humans? Is it God or us? Is it God or Noah? Well, the scientists said it is our activities, our human activities, which is causing climate change. They said, well, God is faithful to his covenant. It is us. It is Noah who is bringing in the problem. So stop blaming God and stop having false hopes on saying that it is not happening, because it is.
In terms of reinforcing our shores, most of our people, they are planting the mangroves to hold the soil, the sand, from being taken out by the surfs. We have also tried to raise some of our gardens and plant them on a platform in order to give us some sort of food. Those are some of the things we do to help us to keep surviving.
The Tuvalu Climate Action Network is working with the WWF Pacific in Fiji in partnership with the EC funding to run a coral planting project. We take pieces of resilient corals from the bleached corals, break them off, and then grow it, and then take seedlings from it and replant it, and then replant them into the sea. It is a big job, and it needs a lot of commitments, but I think it is inevitable. We have to do it.